right? All right. Okay, guys. Well, we're so excited. Jen reached out to me. She was like, "Hey, you want to do a combined team call?" And I was like, "Yes, I do. That sounds like so much fun." Every time we combine, we just kind of feed off of each other, and we just have a really good time. So thank you so much for being here. I have to shout out Jen. She was our top Success Club leader last month in Team Hard Hitters. So let's give her a round of applause. I'm so happy for you. And that's kind of what we've been chatting about, like, just like, what do we want to talk to our teams about? And one of the things that I take pride in most is like hitting Success Club, being a leader, doing all the things. And that's just what Jen was last month. And it's just something that I strive to be every single month. So we said, let's put together something to talk about Success Club. So Jen, do you want to, I'm going to give you a little chance to chat.
Okay. Says Miss SC All-Star today. Congrats to you. That's so amazing. So if you guys hit that major accomplishment, Cassie's going to get to walk across stage at Summit and also have like primo seating for a few of the events. So that's really, really special. And I know how much hard work it is and how important it is. And, you know, you just make it a non-negotiable every single month. And that is amazing. So yeah, I wanted to hop on because I saw success last month with my Success Club numbers, and I felt great. And I felt like I used to feel like when I first came into the business and I was guns blazing, like I had that feeling back. I want to rewind to the moment before I had that feeling. I had a very low feeling. I was just coming off the holidays, coming off like a really downtime. I'm not a down person. I don't typically experience anxiety or depression or anything like that. But this holiday season, I was off, and I've been off my game in this business for, I mean, ever since I moved into this house. I'll be here 2 years in January. But what I do from time to time is I go into my back office and I run my reports for my BOD renewals. And January is just always a big renewal month for me because I've been around so long, and BOD was launched in January. So if you've been here a while, January renewals are usually, the numbers are pretty good. And I saw that and I'm like, well, I can't leave that sitting at the table. And what I mean by that is if you can get in touch with the people who are renewing in February and March, and contact them and say, hey, I see that your BOD's renewing. I mean, and with job one, a 20-minute workout, it's just an amazing opportunity right now to get people either re-engaged or to get their first workout, because everyone is, you know, has pandemic fatigue. We've been in the, 2 years of our lives have just been turned upside down. We've been thrown back into society, into schedules, into, your kids are in practice or you're, back over scheduled. And I really feel like this program came at the perfect time because people are just looking for simplicity. So what I did was I reached out to all of my renewals and I said, hey, did you realize that you're renewing this month on this date? If you cancel that BOD subscription, you could actually get the brand new program plus a bag of shakes for only $60 more. And then you could do this awesome 20-minute program with me. And I got so many people to cancel their BOD membership and renew with a challenge pack that way. I also was able to get older customers engaged. They don't call them completion packs anymore, but basically with the completion pack for the program, because saying yes to a 20-minute workout is so much easier than saying yes to a 45-minute workout or any of the longer workouts, just because of everything that I said before. So that's the first thing I did. So if you guys have your notebook or whatever, that's the first thing. Like, always be checking your back office for your upcoming renewals and message those people. So this month, we have the $20 off codes, which still makes it really affordable. So I would absolutely not let that opportunity pass you by to either engage with people who haven't worked out with you in a while, or just people, you know, who maybe bought one time and then they're renewing, just, you know, re-engage with them and offer them to join job one and work out with you for 20 minutes. I mean, it's so hard to say no to that. And then the next thing I did was I posted I'm looking for my screenshot because I just screenshotted my messages so I could share that with you. I posted a really vulnerable post about how I was feeling, like the exact same things I just told you. It was, you know, heading into New Year's, I'm surrounded by all these other successful coaches, like the one I'm sharing the call with today, and everyone's got goals and dreams. And I just feel like I kind of fell off that path, and I was intimidated to like put myself out there and put any goals out there. And honestly, I thought my life would be more simple, that my kids are moving out of the house, but it hasn't gotten more simple. So I was just really honest and vulnerable in that post. And I didn't mention one thing about, I think maybe I said, I think I'm going to work with an intimate group this month. And we're going to take things step by step and keep things really simple. I didn't mention what I was doing. I didn't mention Beachbody. And then I ended it with, is anyone else feeling the same way? And I got so many responses and so many comments. And so when people responded with those comments, this is the message that I sent them. Thank you so much for the love on my post yesterday. It feels so nice not to feel alone. I feel like I need to simplify, and I put that in capital letters, simplify everything right now. That's why I'm going to lead this small group this month and do a program that's not overwhelming to me. It's only 5 days per week and 20 minutes per day. I would love for you to join me. I'll provide a meal plan for the month, and we will really dig into how to make this easy and simple. I need simple right now. That's all I can handle. Haha, how does that sound? And that's someone that I sent that message to an old customer who she actually had canceled her account maybe 2 years ago. She was actually one of my first discount coaches. But I had, you know, she kind of fell off the face of the earth. I haven't talked to her in a while. And, you know, she responded back, yes, simple sounds perfect. That sounds like exactly what I need. And, you know, got her signed up. So I learned a long time ago in a Josh Coates training that if you speak to someone's pain and then give a solution and a step-by-step solution to that and explain how it's worked for you, that's a really good way to sell using storytelling. So those were the things that worked for me last month. And when you get re-engaged in the game, you start to, just like your workouts, when you feel consistent and you feel successful, like that breathes confidence, and you guys can all do it. It's just a matter of getting back in the habit of doing all those things. And so I'll pass it back to Kassi, and she'll talk about other ways that we can stay successful. And she'll talk about some cold market tactics.
All right, guys. So I have problems with if you've ever been on a call with me, I'm always like trying to get my lights on. So if you see me doing that, that's what I'm doing. All right, guys, I love what Jen said. I think that so many times we don't utilize the back office, and we don't go back to those customers that have already purchased with us, right? And I always am like, okay, if I go back to that person that maybe didn't see success the first time, maybe you can reach out and just like, hey, I know maybe that last time we did this, it didn't go over as well as we would have liked. Now, this time I've grown a little bit. I like, take it on yourself. Like maybe you weren't the coach that you really meant to be with them. And you can always put that on yourself and be like, you know what? I really feel like I've grown as a coach, and I would love to take you through this program, this brand new program. It's only 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. My groups have gotten better. I mean, I don't know how many times I've sent out a message to somebody that maybe I like got when I first started and I came back to, and I'm like, man, guys, like my groups are so much better than they used to be. I actually know what I'm doing. And I actually like really like believe in it now. Like, I really want you to come alongside me. So it's always great to go back to those back office and see who's going to renew. And then it's also really cool to go back into those old challenge groups. Maybe you've had, if you've been a coach a long time, you've probably ran challenge groups. You can go back to those old groups and just see those people that have canceled, because you never know, they might come back. So one thing that I hear a lot from people, I've heard this and I've seen it. I've been a part of it, and it's just this mindset that we can get into, like, I don't have anybody to invite, right? Who here has said that? You know, look at me. I know you've said it. I know you've all said it, because we've all said it. I've said it, right? I don't have anybody to invite. The same people are watching my stories. Well, whose job is it to change that? Yours. You are the one that chooses who watches your stuff. You have to be putting stuff out there that people are liking, that people think is funny, that people can get value from. It's your responsibility to be giving stuff to people that they enjoy, right? I know that we can get into this, you know, posting the same stuff, the same stories every single day. And although I agree that there should be a flow to your story, I don't think that, you know, you posting your workout is necessarily going to get somebody to want to do it with you. You have to be engaging and bringing value to that person. So that, if that means branching out, branch out. I am not a makeup person by any means. I am the worst makeup girl around. I'm really bad at hair. I don't like, people are like, I love watching your hair reels. I'm like, man, I am so bad at that, but I'm so glad that you enjoy it, right? Like, I've had to really branch out, because fitness isn't the only way that I'm going to reach people's hearts, right? And so one of the ways that I've done it is I've like, okay, I really like clothes. I really want to learn how to do my hair. And so I've incorporated some new stuff into my routine that make people want to watch. And maybe they're like, oh, what's that new product? What's she doing? Now, this is not only just because I like to try new things, it's also strategic, guys. I'm not tagging my friend Susie to get her more business. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm tagging Susie. So when she posts my picture on her page, her friends now that I'm going to go on and invite to be my friend have seen my face. They've seen my face 5 to 10 times. And you want to know why? Because I'm tagging her. I talked with Jen earlier and we were talking, she said, it's not called network marketing for nothing. You have to be a network marketer. You have to get it in your head that I am a network marketer. I'm going to network my way into other people's streams, right? And I'm not doing it in I'm not being conniving. I'm not being yucky. I'm not doing anything, but I am being strategic in like, I'm going to ask her friends to be my friends. And now they're going to see me. And now they're going to start watching my posts, maybe, hopefully. And maybe I'll invite them to a challenge group, or maybe they'll reach out to me, because if Susie trusts me, now they might trust me, right? So these are things that you guys should do. And not only that, when women support women, it's a big deal, right? Like, we're all about that right now. I don't know about you, but I am. I love to support my friends. I love to support my girls. You know, when my sister-in-law started doing Monet, I mean, I was pretty bummed, because I think she would have been amazing at being a Beachbody coach, but she decided to go Monet. And you know what? It's what she loves, right? And so I'm going to utilize that. So that's just like one of the strategic ways that I've been doing that. And then I really try to go in there and I go to those people's messages or their friends and I add. That's how you get new followers. You can't sit back and blame it on followers. You guys have to be strategic. You have to think about what you're doing. Also, going back through, I don't know how many times on Facebook, I just like, oh, we have 58 friends in common. Oh, you're going to be my new friend. You're going to be my new friend. You're going to be my new friend. You need new eyes. Don't be so like, or not, don't be so high that that's above, like that's below you. Like, oh, I'm not going to ask for new friends. You need to. If you want to make this gig a business, you need to become a network marketer. Now, I have decided that I'm going to be a network marketer. And the only way to be a network marketer is to start putting that helmet on. So one thing that I've done, guys, is I've started incorporating lots of podcasts. I love Kim Fitzpatrick. Oh, who loves Kim Fitzpatrick, right? Like, she's freaking amazing. She speaks right to my heart every time I listen to her. Like, starting to listen to things that put you in the mindset of being a business owner, because that's what you are. So those are just a couple of ways that I have kind of taken myself out of the mindset of like, the same people are watching my stuff. You've got to change that. Like, the only person that controls your social media is you. So, Jen, sorry, I'm a little fired up.
Damn, bring in the fire.
I listened to Kim today and she just lit me. You guys have to go listen to her latest what is it? I don't even know. Entry, her latest listen, I don't know, on her podcast. It's great.
She made me cry she was a guest speaker at our diamond retreat, our virtual diamond retreat last year. And she had me like sitting here sobbing the whole entire time.
Oh yeah.
She was amazing. And then I've been stalking the whole top 10 trip. Like, if you want to be inspired.
The Bora Bora trip?
Yeah.
It's incredible, right?
It's like, yeah. Okay, I don't like, top 10 is not my goal, but I know like I could get fired up because like travel is my love language.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I had. What else were we gonna talk about?
I think we covered success. Okay, I mean, we all know what it takes to make this business a real business. You gotta be bringing in new people every single month. So Success Club. If you're working it consistently every single day, getting your invites out, I mean, all the stuff Kassi talked about is great. And the one thing, like this behind the scenes, the stuff you don't see, it's all happening in your DMs. Like your marketing and creating those relationships. Like, you're not creating relationships by posting up graphics, inviting people to your challenge group every single month. Like, you have to personally engage with people. So making sure you're hitting Success Club, making sure you're hitting Emerald, and not only keeping that rank, but adding new coaches and preferred customers on a regular basis. So you keep that rank and you're heading towards the next one, because we all know once you hit diamond and you've got a strong team under you, then you earn bigger cycle bonuses. So that should be on your radar as well. And then if there wasn't anything else, should we talk about the contest?
Yeah. I think, that I was adding it up today, guys. So I've heard Ashley Molstead say this too. Like, so if you focus on inviting 5 people a day, like we say, oh yeah, I'll invite 5 a day, but like, really, will you, right? Like, who here invited 5 people today? I didn't. I haven't yet. You're doing it right now. I like that. So this is the thing though. So 5 invites a day means about 150 invites a month. And your goal is 3 of those people. I believe that you can do that. And if you set your mind to like, okay, it's only 3 people, I can help 3 people. Instead of it being like, oh, what am I going to get from this? Like, what can you give to them? 3 people, you can totally help 3 people change their life the same way that Beachbody changed yours, right? So I just want to encourage you guys, like, go back to your old friends list, go back to people in elementary school, go back to people, like, go far back, like, just get those invites out and follow the Success Club tracker, because I know that really is success. Like, I think we should all make a pact right now that we're going to print ours out tonight. We're going to start our own little group, and we should check in every single day for the rest of the month and just like post, just like really seriously take that tracker, right? Because
I love that.
Yeah, because if we do hit Success Club, Jen and I are going to host a fun event. Go for it. Sorry.
So it was actually help one person, right? Cass?
Yes. Sorry, it was only one person.
Okay. So in order to get, like, we're going to baby step it. So we have a fun contest that we wanted to do because we had so much fun celebrating you guys last year at our mini summit, right? We hung out for 3 days. We went in Katie's pool. We hung out at my house. We worked out at Cassie's house. We just had the best time, and we need to do that again. So we decided if for everyone who helps one person this month, so you have to get, you know, your one success point or your 2 success club points, you will be invited to an exclusive social event that Kassi and I are going to host. So probably in March. And we don't have a venue yet or anything, but we'll make it super fun. So in order to get an invite, you have to at least have one person and get on the board, which is so simple with all the amazing tools we have right now to do that. Yeah. I'm super excited.
I think it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna get together. We're gonna supply all the fun. And if you've ever been to a Gen party, you know that it's gonna be fun, right? So yes, helping one person is gonna get you the invite. Plus it'll just be a really fun little hangout, and it'll be just a good time to just get together as women, right? Who's excited? I am. Katie, are you coming? You don't look excited. You don't look excited. Katie, you need to get excited. Thank you, Adriana. I want to see that. Yes, smiles. Yes, for sure.
And I'll bring the non-alcoholic beverage for Courtney. And one other thing that pumps me up about Success Club, if you guys have been watching the Top 10 trip, like, yeah, we might not be going to Bora Bora, but every single year when they announce what the Success Club trip is, I am like, I'm going. I'm actually using my credit in 2 weeks, and my sister-in-law and I are going to Riviera Maya. So that's paid 100% by Beachbody. So I'm so stoked for that. And then I know a lot of girls are going to Punta Cana next month, and I'm going to be going to Riviera Maya again in 2023. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I remember sitting at my first trip going, why isn't everyone here? Like, some months are super hard. I will admit, like, I have struggled to hit Success Club some months, but some months it's just a no-brainer. And I was sitting there going, this is the most amazing thing I've ever done. Like, get off the plane, you go to the resort, they spoil you. There's like endless food and drink everywhere you can look, like, and everything is just, oh, you're Beachbody, here you go. And you're there with all your friends. And it's not like Summit where you have to like attend seminars. There is a couple workouts. There's photo ops if you've hit certain Success Club points in certain months. It's just an amazing, amazing experience. And I want that for all of you. Like, and you get to take your husband or your significant other or your best friend or your sister-in-law like me, and everything's paid for them too. It's just so cool. Yeah. So
it's awesome. And it's such a fun, I'm so excited. I actually earned my whole thing, and it's all paid for. I'm still on the fence if I'm going or not. Alyssa and I have been talking a lot about it because we are finally excited to meet in person. But it's such a cool thing. And not only just the big trip, but it's also just the monthly things, like your first time that you hit Success Club this year, you get a cute little bag, and they have some Lululemon jackets at the end. And like, I'm just so excited. The prizes are fun. Normally the upline coaches, I know that I do prizes for people that hit Success Club, and all that we want is you to help one person this month. And I know you guys can do it. I think we're going to have 9 people at our event for sure. What do you think, Jen?
Yeah. And more. Once they see the recording of this amazing call.
Well, we kept it in a half hour, so we know everybody's time is valuable. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to talk about? No? All right. Well, I know it's bedtime for a lot of
thank you, ladies.
babies. Oh, you're so welcome. Does anybody want to take a picture now that we have more people on? Anybody want to show their face for a sec? No? Yes. Becca, 1, 2. We'll take one more just for funsies. There's Adriana. Okay. Becca, I cannot even imagine what you're probably doing right now. You poor person. All right, everybody smile. All right, you guys.
I'll Photoshop a cute pic of Becca into her square.
And then we have to put oh my gosh. what's her name? We had to put her in too. Anyway.
Heather.
Yes, Heather. Gosh, that was a brain fart. Oh, I got a chat. One sec. See, I signed someone at the Brenda's signed. I got her first. Was that your second time getting Success Club points, Brenda? Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that. Good job, girlfriend. Right at the end?
Yeah, the last week of January.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Love it. You got this. What's her name?
Caitlin Beasley.
Good. Good, good. You know, I will just go into one more thing if you guys are there. Now, having something to invite people to is huge, right? And then killing it in your challenge groups is secondly huge, because you can offer a rewards you can offer a referral program to those people, and you can get into like their best friends and stuff like that. So running those groups and like doing it with them and being the best trainer ever, which I know, Brenda, you're gonna be, right? You're gonna be super attentive to her. You can do all these things, right? You could never know. You could get her mom, her sister, her best friend's cousin. Like you could blow up, right? Off of one person. That's why
She's getting married this year, so my goal is to try to get her bridal party.
Yes, that's just it. And that's the thought. See that now you're a businesswoman right there, right? So I love it. I love it. Well, sorry, my voice goes like 5 octaves that way when I get fired up. It's really weird. All right, you guys. Well, anything else?
I'm so happy. Thank you so much for everyone who took the time to be on here. Like it means so much to us to not only know you're there, to see your faces. Like I miss everyone so much. So I'm so looking forward to seeing everyone next month.
Absolutely. All right, you guys, we'll see you soon. Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.